Hello YouTube, we are back for another upload. It's going to be a quick one. I just want to go over the Detective Comics number 33, and we're just going to have a quick discussion what we're looking to do for this book. As we all know, this is Detective Comics number 33 from 1939. This is just an awesome book with Batman jumping off an overpass with a sidearm. It's truly amazing. And this is Jeremy's book that we're going to do a little leaf casting to. And this cover was a Daisy Rifle file cover. Now, I believe, and I'm pretty confident, that the cover was separately purchased from the original book. So you have a cover, and there are, if you can see, if the camera's picking it up, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it looks like, staple holes. So this cover was stapled onto something. I don't know what it was stapled on, but this is a magnificent cover. The colors are vibrant, and it really is an awesome piece of history. So what we want to do is we want to leaf cast the cover to the back cover of the original book. So we're going to marry the front and back cover, and the back cover of the original book is not in as nice shape as the front cover. So that's fine. We can probably clean this up a little bit. We'll lighten it up perhaps with an aqueous bath. But what we need to do most certainly is just prep it so we can join the front and the back cover. Now look at this. This is a typewriter advertisement. And isn't that really cool? It's for a Remington typewriter. Now, I know that this advertisement right here was also in color. They used to put this in color as well. And I believe this advertisement for the portable typewriter is the same advertisement that was in Whiz Comics number 2. Or number 1, this was the back cover in color. So that's an interesting fact. So right here we have the back cover and the front cover. We're going to leaf cast those two together. And interestingly, there is also some tape we're going to have to work on. We're going to have to try to get rid of that tape, because as you can see, the tape is migrating with the adhesive through the cover. So we want to try to get rid of that as well. So let's just put the back cover to the side. Let's put the front cover to the side off camera for a second so we can take a look at the interior. Now look at this advertisement. You have Superman number 2 advertised, and you also have New York's World's Fair Comics. And my understanding, I believe this is the first appearance of the Sandman right here. So that's an awesome piece of comic history as well. So I just wanted to thumb through and show everyone the interior of this classic book. And right here we have the first 2 wraps, or the first few wraps, that are in need of leaf casting. And as you can see, there is, looks like bug chew. And we're going to have to leaf cast this page as well and do some tear seals. And I enjoy leaf casting the interior of the books, because if you really work hard and get the tone right, it turns out quite well. So look at this page right here. This is Batman seeing his parents killed, crying, or Bruce Wayne lifting weights, scientists. It's just awesome. And right here, the bat coming through the window, the classic history of Batman that we've seen this in, I think, the Batman with Michael Keaton. It's replicated day in and day out. So it's just an awesome situation. So here we go. We are going to have to leaf cast page 2 as well. So there's going to be a lot of leaf casting of the interior pages. And this was definitely some form of bug chew, it looks like, that created these gaps in the pages. Bug chew or rodent chew. So we're going to try to fix all of these pages, and I don't see any reason why we couldn't. So it's getting a little bit better as it goes further into the interior. But just look at these graphics here. What beautiful, beautiful interior, beautiful art. Here's Batman with his sidearm pointing a gun. It's just truly amazing. So as you can see, the pages are getting a little bit less leaf casting that is going to be necessary. And there we go. We have leaf casting there if the camera's picking it up. Right here in this area, we're going to have to go a little bit further and see when the pages start to become where they don't need leaf casting. Here you go. We still need a little leaf casting there. Maybe we will use alternative to leaf casting, maybe using some form of Tengojo to try to fix this up. Now right here it's puzzling because we have a page right here which is a single page, and we'll flip it around, and then we have a piece, it looks like, of the same page which is the top of that page. So I'm going to have to explore that and research that and figure out what's going on here. Maybe Jeremy will be able to put in the comments what the situation is with this half a page here. We're going to have to figure that out. Are we missing half of a wrap? Is this a tipped in page possibly? I don't know. And we're going to have to do some exploring to get to the answer. But as you can see, we're going along, and this is not the Batman story. This is a different story. So you just see, thumbing through, what magnificent stories were provided to the readers back in the day in the 30s and 40s. It wasn't just one story. It was many stories that would entertain the owner of the book, perhaps reading it by a fireplace. Who knows? I make these things up in my mind, and I try to make it romantic. Back in the day, living when you did not have all of the distractions that we have today, such as TikTok and Snap crap, or whatever all these things are that young kids go on and occupy their time. Look at this. Elephants, tigers, truly amazing. So we're going through the book, and here we must have had a piece of tape, and it looks like right here perhaps is the other half of that page, which we have a half a sheet inside. So I'm going to thumb through it, and we're going to find out what the deal is, whether this is a married page, whether this is a pieced together page. But regardless, we'll have to leaf cast them together and make it where we could make one sheet if in fact those are the two halves of the wrap that need to be joined together. So right there is a perusal of the interior of the book. As you can see, this is going to be a long project. I'm going to take my time with it. We want to do it right, obviously, and there's going to be significant leaf casting in the interior, but I'm puzzled with this page right here. And the way I like to find the answer is I will go online and I will type in read Golden Age comics, and there's a bunch of sites out there that you can read the book from beginning to end, and that's how we will take care of figuring out the pages. So as you can see, there is a lot of leaf casting in the interior, leaf casting on the cover, and we will take care of all that in nice and slow time. And that's all I want to do for the upload. So I hope you enjoyed really taking a look at this book, taking a look at the interior. And next week, we're going to focus on wrapping up the X-Men #1 for Source Dog Comics. And then we're going to work on Mike Night Tiger's books. And then this is going to be focused on when I'm done with those 2 projects. But I just wanted to give a perusal. It's going to have interior page cleaning, leaf casting, and cover leaf casting, and then reassemble. And with this book that Jeremy gave as a donor, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 staples to use on the Detective Comics in order to get it all together so we can staple it up. So thank you. I appreciate your support. Comment on the channel's 4,000 subscriber giveaway, and let's get shaking, because that's going to happen soon. I think I'm 1 away from 4,000 when I'm filming this upload. I want to thank everyone. I truly appreciate the support. So thank you, and stay tuned.